Hi everyone, welcome back to BeamClue Revit tutorial. So I have received a few comments that they are actually asking for the family of floor gully traps like this. This is a bottom access floor trap, we so-called the traditional floor trap, okay, where the water is dropping from the inlets here, then it will be overflowing until until this level, and the water will flow out to here. So it will create a water seal, basically to prevent the foul smell coming in to up to your floor, okay, up to your rooms here, okay. So it's a very simple idea, and actually it's very simple to model, okay. Then if you want to know, actually we have two type of floor traps in the industry, okay. So this is a conventional floor trap, which is we need to access to the bottom of the floor trap to turn this capping open to open it and to clean it frequently, okay. Whereas with this one is a top access floor trap, which is you cannot actually access from the bottom of the floor trap. Every surface needs to be done above the floor over here, okay. So you cannot simply access to other people's house under this floor, right? So that's why nowadays most of the condominium are using this type of floor trap, which is you don't need to access to the floor below to service it, okay. So there is a trap over here, so-called the water seal, okay, where you can take out this water seal and you can access and actually clean the floor trap over here, okay. So today's topic is actually model this family, okay. So how we start? So first of all, open your Revit and then you create a floor, okay. Simply create a floor, then you can place your floor trap later, okay. So come to here, we go to file and we new family, okay. Create a new family. Of course you can start with a simple generic model and open it, okay. After that, okay, now come to here, okay. Come to here is we go to back to here. You basically you need to create a revolve, right? Based on this shape is a revolve where D1 is 110, L is 198, okay. We settle this first, yeah. So first we come to front view, then we create revolve, okay. Revolve over here, just 119 if not mistaken, is 119, right? Wow, 198, okay, sorry, 198, okay. 198 is the middle, then it's 110 at the side, yeah. 110. Now if 110.2 divided by 2, and you have this another half of the floor trap. Basically I want to create a revolve around this axis, yeah. So about like this, then come back to here about 2 mm like this, then go down, then we have a capping over here, just capping this, come to here and back to here. Of course now you can use this fillet arc to make this angle smoother, okay. Then it's done, basically it's done, yeah. So, okay, then axis of rotation, determine this is axis of rotation, then finish, then you have your body of your floor trap. Of course now you need to create the inlet. Basically you have a few inlets. Of course if you want to use this inlet, then you need to make a hole here. So normally if you want to use this inlet is where you want to put in your basin outlets, which is we have a smaller pipes, or the air con drain pipes, where you can have a smaller size of pipe and then you poke into here, okay. So if you don't use it, then you better don't make a hole here, or later the cockroaches or the water may be overflow through here, okay. So now make holes, okay. make holes. Then D2 is we normally use 82. 56 is too small, yeah. 82 is normally is outlets. Yeah, this one is outlet. Okay, 82.6. Okay, we create another one. Extrusion, create. Simple extrusion will do. So 82.6 radius is divided by 2. Okay, this is the outlet. Yeah, and move it down a bit like here. Okay, finish. Then from the side you pull until where you want, yeah, like this here. So how long? Just have a rough guess around here. Okay, back to here. Yes, so it should be enough. Then next one, the rest of the inlets. Okay, so behind one is the most important one. This one is normally, okay, you can see this one 182. Then the rest should be around 50 mm. Okay, for use to put in the rest of the pipes. Okay, then from the back, create another one. Extrusion 25. Okay, move it down, move it up. Finish. Then from the front, okay, from the left, just drag it over here. Will do. Then from the reference plane, okay, you can have a smaller pipe to put in here. Because from the left, you can have another extrusion, which is smaller pipe can go inside. So 20 mm, 40 mm. Okay. True or not? You can see this here. This one smaller, this one bigger. Yeah. Okay, move up a bit. Okay, finish. From the reference level, then you drag your here. Okay, then mirror it to the other side. Okay, then the next step is, of course, your pipes. Okay, your pipes over here. Okay, then from here, then you need to create another reference plane. Okay, this is a fixed reference plane, then another reference plane again to control the height of your pipes. Yeah, so this will be the length of your pipe slip. Okay, okay, set parameters to control this height of the reference plane. Okay, so how we control it? So what I want to do is I need to create a pipe here, then where I can control the height of the pipe over here. Okay, so this serves as a portion of the pipe inside the slab. Yeah, so later I will show. Yeah, so from the front, from the reference level, then I create extrusion. So normally the pipes will be 100 mm. Okay, so I just until 50. Okay, about here will do. Okay, then from the front view, then I snap this pipe over here, then just lock it to this reference plane. Then the second one I move up to here, and then I lock this to this plane. Yeah, so align it, this one, and lock it. Okay, so now this pipe will be moving following this reference plane. Okay, so now how to control this height in the project file later. Okay, so we click on here, we assign the parameters. Okay, which is the length of pipe sleeve. Okay, it can be any name over here. Okay, and the most important is assign it as instant parameter. Okay, and okay, and that's all. Then you try your parameter created just now. Okay, now click on here, you can see your parameters appear over here where you can key in actually like 300 mm. Just click apply, then you can see your pipe slip increase to 300 mm. Okay, so the next thing is, of course, is your floor trap cover. Okay, floor trap cover is just a simple extrusion model will do. Okay, I won't include it in this tutorial. Okay, next thing is assign a material. So select everything, the geometries that you have modeled. Then you can see this material over here. Then you just click here, then you assign a material parameters on it. Okay. Okay. Then Then now you have a material parameters. Now, next thing is, of course, how you connect your pipe. Okay. So go to the 3D view here. You know this is outlet. These are inlet. Yeah. So create a pipe connector. Then you click on here, assign all the connectors to here. Now, from here, this is outlet. You know is 80 mm. So of course, key in the diameter 80 mm. Then this tool is allowed for smaller pipes to go in, which is 40 mm or 32 mm pipes. Okay. Then this should be a bigger outlet, which is 50 mm for 50 mm pipes. Okay. So this is for 80 mm. These two are for 32 mm. This is for 50 mm. Of course, this is inlet, floor inlet. Okay. So we don't bother it first. Okay. So now assign the type of the connectors you are doing. So this is not hydraulic supply. Yeah? This obviously is the sanitary. Okay. So all these are sanitary connectors. Okay. So make sure the system classification is correct. So later on, your piping system will be correct. Yeah. Or else it will create a havoc in your project file later. Okay, click on here. Then you notice this actually is outlet. So the water is actually flowing out. Okay, flowing out. Okay. Then if you want to have a preset or calculated, this up to you. Actually, you can study more detail here in my course. Okay, for example, it's my course here. If you want to know more about family modeling, plumbing modeling step by step from zero, which is you know nothing, then at the end of the day you actually can model the whole building with the sanitary pipings, cold water pipings, and even pump rooms and pump equipments. Okay, by going through these course topics that I've offered to you, where you can search it at the beamclueteachable.com. I have actually separated the course into 25 parts here. After going through this course, you actually will become an expert in the pump rooms modeling, plumbing services modeling, and sanitary pipes and family modeling too. Okay, so spend your time to go through it, and it cost is very cheap compared to the knowledge, and you'll be able to generate this return through your career easily in the future. Okay, so it's very good offer. Okay, so come back to here. Now everything are ready. Okay, now the water go in here. Yeah, all these are for water go in to the connector. Okay, this is to out to the connector. Of course, this is in to this pipe over here. Okay, you can, because I'm not going to connect any pipe later here, so actually the connector is not very important. So all these three are for me to connect the basin pipes or the aircon pipe. So I need pipe connectors to connect my pipe. Okay. So next thing is, if you want to key in all the manufacturer information, model of the floor trap, for example, you want to put in this URL link so you can find your floor trap later on. You can actually put here. So next time you click here, you can access to your website easily. Okay, if you connect to it here. Okay, so this is model is, of course you can standard put it standard here, or never mind, this is the model. Okay, FUFG11082. Okay, the rest I just leave it. You can, of course, this is a floor gully. Okay, save it. Next, load it into your project file. Okay, save. Name it as floor trap family bottom access. Okay, then just save it and load it back to your here. Okay. So now you have a floor trap over here. Of course, the one thing is very important thing is now this is generic model, yeah. So you need to edit and assign it. You need to tell Revit that actually you need to tell Revit actually that this is a plumbing fixture or pipe accessories. Okay. So in this case, I use the pipe fittings. Okay, because this actually acts as an elbow anyway, or pipe accessories. Okay. The pipe types is actually attached to or have a separate session for this if you want to learn more in depth about this. Okay, you can learn through my course, yeah. But in order to not making this video too long, you just select it as more normal. Okay, then load it back to the project. Okay, now this is under pipe accessories. So next thing is cut a section over here to check your floor trap. Go to the view. Okay, hidden line. Adjust your scale. Okay, now you can move your floor trap going down here. Here you can actually move the pipe now. Okay, this is what I mean. So this is a floor thickness and this is a floor pipe sleeve. Of course, if you have different thickness, you can easily adjust your floor trap pipe sleeve over here. Then of course, here is your floor trap cover. Then here you can start to draw your pipes. So here is pipe. Okay, fine. Okay, now this is your pipe. That's done. Okay, this is, of course, this is smaller pipe. If you want to draw this smaller pipe over here, zoom in, just draw pipe for smaller pipe, 50 mm, where you normally connect your floor trap, your basin, yeah. Okay, up to here. Okay, that's how simple to create a floor trap. Okay. Now you can actually change your material over here. Yeah, you can click in here to assign something white plastic. Yeah, PVC. If you don't have, then you just simply create material. Okay, put in here graphic. Use this and information. Remember to change the name. Make it white. Okay, apply. Okay, then you have a white floor trap. Okay, so I guess that's all for this session. Now you can easily generate this floor trap family by your own instead of asking me to send you the file. Yeah, so instead of teaching you how to giving you the fish, I'm teaching you how to catch your own fish. Okay, I guess that's all for this session. Thanks for joining.